Morning. It is Monday. Monday is actually my favorite day of the week. I have had Sunday to rest and rejuvenate, and I'm ready to tackle a new week. Fresh starts are amazing. But today's wake-up call is about nutrition. I just want to take a few minutes and talk about nutrition and how it's a mindset. I think we've come so accustomed to food that we really don't know what we're actually eating anymore. Unless we take the time to understand the meaning behind food and what it's for, what it does for us, we're just going to continue this cycle of instant gratification and needing more. I want you to understand that nutrition is not a diet. At least not the diet that everyone refers to. It's a way of life. A diet is actually what someone or something eats. So if you're filling up on junk food, then that's your diet. We've kind of replaced the definition of a diet to have this negative connotation that you can't eat anything, that the things you can eat are bland, they're boring, you're starving yourself. It doesn't have to be that way. It's not about counting calories. It's not about starving yourself. It's about learning what foods your body needs. And I think it's common sense. We all know what we need. We've always been told to eat our vegetables, that we shouldn't eat dessert before dinner because it's going to spoil your appetite. We know these things. These are the things that we were taught as kids. And that's common ground. But as adults, we're free to make our own decisions. We can make our own choices. We go off to college. We live on a budget. We kind of throw everything we know out the window and start eating whatever, whenever, and not paying attention to what we're actually putting into our bodies. We know that we need food. We get hungry. Everything we do is based around food. Having social gatherings without food is practically unheard of. We've changed food. We've changed how we view it. And I'm 100% guilty of this myself. You get hungry, you get hangry, you need food. What we forget, though, is that it's our body's way of telling us that we need nutrients. We start eating to satisfy ourselves. It's that instant gratification for what we're craving. And I don't know about you, but if I'm legitimately hungry, but I don't have an appetite, it's easy for me to wait and eat. I don't have to feel that. However, if my mouth is watering and I'm craving something, yet my stomach is full, it's a lot harder for me to say no. I go for what my mouth is craving. And a lot of our go-to foods, the cravings we get for chips, candy, donuts, pop, junk food, whatever, are filled with additives to make us crave them, to make us want more. There really is such a thing as being addicted to food. Oreos are a killer for me. No shame here. I will eat the whole bag or the whole package of Oreos. But I'm not going to talk about that today. I just want you to be aware that it's a real thing. Those added ingredients are in there to get us to eat more. So our food it's changed. It's filled with all these things that aren't really food. But when you change your mindset to eating to fuel your body instead of as a pastime because you're bored, or to fill a void, or because your stomach is growling, you kind of gain an appreciation for food in a different way. You start to enjoy the healthy foods, and they don't have to be boring. Use those seasonings in the back of the Portion Fix book. Experiment with your food. Savor your bites instead of, just rushing to eat more and inhaling your food until you're stuffed. Give your brain a chance to register that you're full. Eating for nutrition to fuel your body really can taste good, and you don't have to starve yourself. I think this is why I love the Portion Fix so much, because it's what taught me how to eat, what I need to eat. That's why I require it. It taught me, and it will teach you, how to eat all the food groups in balance with what your body needs. And by doing that, you're not going to starve yourself. The first week is going to be a little bit harder because most likely you're used to carb loading, but that's because you didn't know any different. Fill that void with water. Give your body and your taste buds a chance to adapt, and I promise that by the end of the 21 days, you are going to feel a difference. So just keep these things in mind as you get started. I know it's a lot to take in, and it can be a big change for some. But honestly, we all know what we need to do. We just don't know how to apply it and implement it into our lives. So I hope that this group will give you a better understanding and appreciation for clean eating and how it's going to help you in the long run. It's that lifestyle change. It's not that quick fix. I know it's called the 21-day fix or the portion fix, but it's not a quick fix. It's creating the habit so it can be a lifelong, sustainable change. I give you kudos for even being in this group and giving it a try. I know it's not easy to try new things, but you're here because you're ready for a change. And I am so happy that I can be here to help you through that. Happy Monday, and we will see you in the group.